This is the biggest night of my career. We sold out the Royal Albert Hall. The impact of tonight is going to change lives forever. Okay, so today we're in London, we're in Kensington, we're going to be heading down to the Royal Albert Hall, we're going to be doing a sound check to make sure everything's right, to meet up with the other panelists and make sure we get a bit of a vibe going between us because we're going to be on stage together for a while. We're going to be eating some food together, having some drinks, then going to be getting changed and then coming back for the big event.
I make this motherfucker bad. Coolie suelta, media loca, baila choca. I make this motherfucker bad.
What does this mean to me? For me, this is life-changing in the sense of, my mum came here as an immigrant and didn't have the financial literacy. She knew how to make money. She was always a hustler. So to know that she had to find her way, but this information and knowledge was not accessible to her. Fast forward now, 2022, I have a sense of purpose to give to people the knowledge that I have. For me, it's just life-changing. I know from a day-to-day perspective how we change lives for people in financial services by them becoming homeowners and creating generational wealth. So to know that the impact of what I have from people on a day-to-day and now doing it on a main stage in front of 4,000 people, the purpose that it gives me is just to want to go out and do it even more, go and help more people. Today, it's going to have some serious impact on me. Do you know what? I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. We're coming together. We've got some great panelists that's going to be on here. We've got a good 4 hours of giving some good solid energy to the people. MG the mortgage guy, we're going to absolutely clean up and give the people some real gems. And we've got some great stuff waiting for them.
Look, man, let me tell y'all something. This guy's a certified gem dropper. So it was only right when we came back to London, we had to bring him to the biggest stage in London, Royal Albert Hall. So if you're not here, congratulations. You just played yourself.
I said London was popping. Let me bring out Dr. Jatali Bellatin, Tayo Agande. And he gave a lot of information. He's going to bring that same energy tonight. Please help me welcome Sebastian Newby, please, to the stage.
All right, so one of the most important things I want people to understand is as a first-time investor, it's accessible to you to get finance. A lot of people typically go with buy-to-lets. However, we're in a market where there's going to be a lot of opportunities where properties are going to be going below market value. And I want you all to go out there and start looking at how you're going to fund these deals using what's called bridging finance. Now, there's going to be bridging finance available for first-time buyers. A lot of people don't understand it. And I'm here today to make sure and break it down to you that there is accessible finance to all of you. It is here, it is available. First-time buyer for first-time landlords and first-time investors. I really need you guys to get your thinking caps on tonight because we're going to drop some gems for you.
All right, so talk to us in detail about this program, right? So what's the minimum credit score that's required for this?
So as a buy-to-let, we've got lenders that are specialist lenders out there that don't care about your credit. Now, you need to be careful because we need to make sure that these lenders understand what your strategy is going to be. So when I say that is because no minimum income is required on some of these lenders. So if you're a first-time buyer, first-time landlord, there's going to be accessible finance for you using specialist lenders. We've got high street lenders, and I want you all to realize that this is available to you.
So I just feel like we really need to consider co-buying. It happens in a lot of other asset classes. Pull your money together and buy something great. And a lot of time you can walk away with that added equity effectively.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people, and I'm actually doing a lot of consultations with people who are mum, dad, brother, uncle, and they're setting up what's called a limited company. When they set up a limited company, all their names are down, and they're able to buy, using their resources, buy investment properties
and go up north because it's affordable. So the Midlands up north, if you can't afford the areas of down south, start where your pockets can take you. If you've got orange juice money, that's where you go to. If you have champagne, then obviously that's what you're going to be using.
Seb, let's talk about how do you fund a construction deal out here? How does that look? What's that process like?
We use what's called development finance. So development finance and bridging finance. So if you find a land, if you find a property that you're going to add value to, these lenders will give you the money to carry out the works. So what I'm saying is you put your deposit money in, and then they then give you the money to carry out the works, to carry out the development. So if you're going to add value, kitchen, bathroom, extension, converting it from a 1-bed to a 2-bed, these are the ways that you add value. These lenders will say, look, it's going to be worth 200,000 when you finish. We'll give you the money to do the works to it.
What's the minimum credit score, and will they give you 100% of the rehab costs?
There's no credit score when it comes to these type of financing. Yeah, they're assessing it on the property. It's not about you as an individual. It's about the property. Let me break it down. Does the numbers stack up? That's what they're looking at. If the figures stack up, they'll give you the finance to it. Okay, so we just finished up on stage. I think we absolutely killed it out there. We gave some real gems, some real value was given to people, and you know what? The response has been absolutely amazing. So I'm happy with that. We're gonna go sit down, we're gonna hear some more of the other guys on the panel, and we'll see you on the other side. Today, wow, the impacts of feeling part of history, speechless almost. For a long time I've wanted for the UK to come together in a space where we're talking openly, transparently about making money. And traditionally in our culture it's a bit of a taboo where we don't talk about money. What happened this evening was just something that I've envisioned for a long time ago, and to be part of it, honestly, it's just like a proud moment. You know, last year I was doing Experian for Black History Month, and this year to get on the main stage with 4,000 people listening, tuned in to what we've got to say and talk about, just priceless. You can't put a cost on how the feeling and the emotion went other than just saying I was part of it. The EYL guys that came over from America, you know, for them to come over earlier on in the year and then to see the vision and come back and to do this, you know, I'm just excited about what's bigger and better to come for next year. When I was leaving, I had people coming up to me. When I was just in the back rooms, the energy that we all had from all the speakers, for what we collectively realized that there was a movement taking place tonight, and people awoke. They want to be part of it, and, you know, shaking hands, talking to us, because they realize that financial literacy is really, really important, and it's gonna change lives. It's gonna create generational wealth. It's gonna change the course of generational curses with some family. And for me to be part of that again, and to be knowing that what's more to come, is just a blessing, absolute blessing. So I just want to say a massive thanks to my brother, MG, the mortgage guy, for putting me on, for connecting with me, and for doing what he does, and for coming back and being a man of his word. The EYL guys, the team that they've put together in a short space of time, it's been an experience, and I just want to be truly thankful for the opportunity to get out there to do what I've managed to do, and just sharing my knowledge, my intellectual property that I've had in my head, and to be people that are willing to listen to it. I've just been really thankful for those that are listening to it and taking it on board. So to everyone really, that I'm just thankful. It's been an amazing journey, and like I said, there's so much more to come for the culture, for a movement of property investors, the inspirational youngsters that we're now showing, that are the next generation. I'm just excited about what's to come.